John, it's a pleasure. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's an absolute pleasure to join the IIT and find out what's happening, what's new with all the different alum and the great programs that we're seeing on generative AI and AI in general.
Thank you. You work with lot of companies in the US, and your base is both here and in India. And it's a big company you guys have built, 8,500 strong, focused on health space, especially pharmaceuticals, etc. Before we go into the verticals, I wanted to understand, when you are strategizing for your market with the evolution of new technologies in every couple of years, how do you prepare yourselves to make sure you understand the space better?
So our core tenet and our main differentiation is domain expertise. So a significant portion of our experts are licensed professionals in the healthcare segments, and as you mentioned, that is the provider segment, healthcare systems, payers, the health insurance organizations, and all the supporting organizations like pharmacy benefits management, and then a lot of the organizations, including pharmaceutical, but also the organizations that write the software, that develop the commercial off-the-shelf software that is consumed by payers and providers. So it's absolutely essential that our professionals are immersed in those organizations. So even a significant portion of our 75% that work offshore, mostly in our India delivery centers, frequently come over to the U.S., do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years immersed in our clients here, return back to India where there's a cost arbitrage opportunity for our clients, but they are absolutely fundamentally experts in the healthcare domain.
So most companies in your space start by providing human resource, fulfilling the requirements with other companies. Then you move up the value chain and start taking the projects. Then eventually you start building your products. So in that journey, couple of lessons that other emerging companies can learn from you as we progress.
Yeah, so I mean, one of the key things is the land and expand strategy of a tech services company to get into marquee clients is a tough one. You're the little David versus Goliath, and so I think that being opportunistic, leaving your options open on how you might enter that client and get the first master services agreement is essential, and that's admitting that sometimes staff augmentation is a good strategy, but very quickly, in order to really increase your margin profile, your profitability, but more importantly, the value to the client, to make sure that they're constantly benefiting from the innovation that you see across many clients, it's required really to get into be a knowledge partner to that client, and that's having different models of engagement, primarily having some ownership of milestones of a project, to be heavy centric on the program management and project management roles within that project, not just delivering technology services, but then to move up and to get into things like fixed priced and true ownership. And so that's our evolution has seen. We still have a healthy distribution between all engagement types, but where we really see value being derived and where our customers trust us most to ensure that they're going to get value is when we are fully committed in a full fixed price type of engagement.
A lot of companies from here outsource things. I've been doing it for 25 plus years, but like I said, keep moving up the value chain. Now, core engineering human resources can be coming from India or being found in India and leverage them. So that the potential of India to develop this kind of staff and the engineering staff to be in particular is very important. And for a company your size, obviously a large portion of your staff comes from India. How do you see that evolution of human resource moving up that value chain?
Yeah, so two core capabilities that we've developed. One is called University, and CT is a play on our words on our name, Citius Tech. The key element is that we plow back in all of the knowledge that we derive from these really rich engagements that we're doing, the high impact, high value engagements, into a general learning knowledge base that all of our freshers and new joiners come and must be rigorously invested in for sometimes weeks, sometimes months, passing examinations. That really hones their domain expertise on top of their technical expertise, which they can typically get from other types of job experience or university experience. So there's that. Then there's the at the elbow on the job training that is absolutely essential and critical, and that's done really through an apprentice type of arrangement where they're coupled with some of the best that may rotate in and out of projects, learning from the the people that have solved the problems, the pain points, the unmet needs of our clients in the most efficient ways. Then there's the third tip of the spear, which is really having our U.S.-based people who have worked in U.S. hospital systems, U.S. payers, U.S. pharmaceutical, consistently engage in a cross-matrix and management and different types of interlocks that we have with those teams. Very frequent, very nimble, which as a less than 10,000 employee company, we can actually accomplish to really embed that, I would say, from the trenches knowledge into every one of our what we call citizens.
Very well put. John, again, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the organization and the conference. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much.